Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player of the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, this particular daily, weekly challenge is giving you a hard time or trouble. So you'll find a video on my channel that will help you try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome, the great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, first things first, I apologize for the lateness of the video. I was working my 12-hour day shift today. I can't get here any quicker than I already am, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support. Right, now we do have a second week of the Spooky Scorched, which means we have the Halloween daily challenges here, and of course they have the star next to them, which means they cannot re-roll them. These two in particular build a candy bowl and give out candy from your camp. Trick or treat from other players' candy bowls. They will tie into the weekly challenges that we have, and they also have the star next to them. So of course the weekly ones with the 3 next to them means we have to complete the dailies at least 3 times this week to get credit for the weekly. And of course the weekly ones will tie into these event ones. Now, I was asked a little bit earlier, I was just kind of checking my comments there while I was at work during my break, and someone had asked this question. They had completed, of course, so did I, the first week, daily week challenges, and of course it still shows 0 for 2. Now, I don't see anything on the Twitter, but what I read off of Reddit, someone had mentioned that it's kind of worded strangely. So basically, when you complete if you completed last week, that you have 1 for 2 here, and when you complete this week, the 3 for 3, you'll get credit for this. Okay, that's what I read in the Reddit. Okay, but again, that's just third-hand knowledge. I never really contacted Bethesda myself. It's just what I read on the Reddit page, which was maybe about a couple hours ago. Right, it's just an FYI there, in case anyone's wondering. And of course, it being, Tuesday, we have our, daily challenges, but we also have some fresh weekly ones. We are going to be using a score booster drink. So if you take a look at the top right-hand corner of the screen, we got some score boost going on. Now I get a natural 25% boost, and that is off the Season 18 Season Pass, and that's where I claim it. I get an extra boost here because we do have a free trial going on for Fallout First, so I do pay for Fallout First, and look like it stacks for me. So that is definitely interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Of course, I went over this already, so here's our Fallout First limited trial, and it's for a full week, which is pretty awesome. 29th to the November the 5th, which is pretty cool. Those of you who've been playing Fallout 76 for a while, remember back in the day, we got these free trials. It was only for like the weekend, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday kind of deal. So it's kind of nice that they have this for a week for people to try it out. They can empty out their stash box and utilize the scrap box and the ammo box to its full capacity and all that jazz. All right, so we are going to use a score booster drink here. Top right hand corner, you can see I have 5 left, so let's go ahead and do that. Score boost will increase by 25% for 24 hours. I wish it was 40 hours. Yeah, right on, Jim. And so look at that, 60% boost. Yes, sir. Now, you didn't see it change here. All right, you didn't see it change. You might be wondering, hey, how come it didn't change? Same thing happened to me. So all you do is you just back out. All you do is you go back into it again and see how it popped up. There we go, for 401. And the same thing will happen to your weeklies as well. See your score boost just pop right up there. So that is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. Woo. Love it. Totally love it. Makes you pretty happy. All right, let's take a look here. We're going to take a look at this one here first. I've been doing the Halloween's one here first, but we're going to do a little spiel here for the Gain XP 2500. So you see I have a little bit there accumulated already. That's because every time you load in, it seems like your camp is being attacked, and I was being attacked by some rat toads, so I took care of them, and that's why I got them. But if you're looking to gain some XP, lunch boxes, definitely where it's at. You can purchase lunch boxes if you so wish in the Atomic Shop. Now, I'm just showing you this just to show you how they are available. They'll be down here in the utility section. And as you can see, they do have a little bundle that's on sale right now, so FYI. Now, sometimes if you check the featured section, every day you get a free item in the Atomic Shop. Now, today we got a free Scouts banner, but sometimes there'll be a lunchbox there. So it's always good to kind of claim your free item every day. So FYI. And you can also buy lunchboxes off the Season 18 Season Pass, or whatever season that you're happen to be on in the future if you happen to stumble across this video. Alright, so let's go to our aid section here. Let's open up our lunchboxes. Now, I believe 4 of them stack. The reason why I'm doing this now because we're going after those Scorched, and of course we'll be able to get some XP for that. You can do some crafting if you so wish. You can build in your camp. Many ways to get some XP, but you know, we all know the one going after enemies, and these lunchboxes are just going to help us. Now, if you don't have lunchboxes on you, you can always join a server with other people, join a team. And you can always kind of comment to the team members, especially if you're with some higher levels, that you can ask them if they can use a lunchbox when you're going after events and such. Alright, so that's something you can always do. And also, I know myself, when I'm on a team with other people, I just use a couple lunchboxes just so the whole team benefits from that. So you can do it that way if you so wish. Another thing you can do is you can join a team, as I mentioned. When you go to your map screen, you go social. You can create your own team if you so wish, okay? Or you can join a team. But if you create your own team, as you can see, the vast majority of them give you bonus XP. Even this casual one down here, bonus intelligence, will give you a little bit of XP as well. Alright, so there's many different things you can do there. Alright, so as we go along here, we'll see that kind of popping up on the left-hand side. And it won't take long at all to complete that one. Alright, let's carry on here. Halloween, build a candy bowl to give out candy from your camp once. So again, we went through this all this past week. It's the second week for the Spooky Scorched. There's a couple things we have to consider to get credit for this particular daily. We have to build our candy bowl in our camp. You have to fill it with mystery candy, and you have to wait for someone to come to your camp and trick or treat. Okay? So of course we have a candy bowl which is free in the Atomic Shop. Let's take a look at that real quick. Of course, it is down here, special free special offer. So this is the Crania candy bowl. So this is new for this year, but basically all it is a reskin for the spooky candy bowl. Okay, so you can use either or, but you can only have one in your camp. So you guys can check out that video I made last week on this Crania candy bowl. If you're a returning person that played in previous years, you'll probably have the spooky one, the black one with the green hand through it. Either or works. All right. But this is the candy bowl that we'll be using for trick-or-treating. Alright, once when you claim it for free, all you do is you go to your build menu, and it'll be right down here, usually in your news section, but that is gone now because it's the second week. Now, for me, let's go down to the Florida core, in case that happens to you as well. Depends on how long you've been playing the game. For me, it's about 35% of the way down the list here. I didn't pass it. I think I passed it. There. Alright, so there is the OG one. This is the black one with the green hand. This is the spooky candy bowl we had in previous years. If we slide it over, there's the Crania one there. As you can see, we can only build one or the other in the camp, 2 plastic. Right, and all you do is you build that in your camp. You go ahead and kill some spooky Scorched. And you take the mystery candy. And all you do is you fill your happy little spooky candy bowl with the mystery candy, and that's all you have to do is do a candy count here. Very full, of course. I always kind of keep mine, do all my candy, so 20 candies are moved into the candy bowl. And of course, if you have candy bowls in different camps, they are all tied together. Alright, FYI. Alright, and then what you do is you actually have to wait for someone to come to your camp and trick or treat for you to get credit for that daily. Just by building the candy bowl alone, it's not going to work. Alright? So again, we'll wait for our camp, for someone to come to our camp and trick-or-treat. What we had to do yesterday and earlier on last week, we actually had to move camps. And we may have to do that again. Let's take a look at this one here. Halloween trick-or-treat from other players' candy bowls. So again, there's a couple things you have to consider here as well. Again, if we take a look at the map here, we'll utilize this person's camp as an example. So you see their camp icon. Has V for vendor, the red ones for the shelter, and of course the green, sorry, the orange, wow, jack-o'-lantern means that they have a spooky candy bowl out. Okay, now it can and will happen that you can go to a camp and the spooky candy bowl will be empty, but it'll still show up as an orange, pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern on, the map. Okay, so FYI, I haven't seen it yet so far this year, but in previous years I have. But it all depends on the person if they keep it filled up with mystery candy or not. Right? Now the next thing you consider is you have to trick or treat with a costume on. Okay, so there's many outfits we have here in the game. Some of them are considered costumes, and some of them are not. Let's go to our apparel section. So right now I am wearing the Jack Gordon outfit. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you see inspect. Whatever button it is for you, go ahead and select that. As you can see, this Jack Gordon outfit, it says costume at the bottom. So this outfit is considered costume. All right. Let's take a look at the Grim Reaper outfit, which is in the Atomic Shop last week. Okay, and the week before. Let's go ahead. We'll open that up and we'll do the same thing. We'll go ahead and inspect it. Now it does not have costume on the bottom, so this outfit is not considered a costume. FYI. And if you don't happen to have an outfit for whatever reason that's considered a costume, okay, but there's many outfits out there. It shouldn't be, but you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear. But you can also wear fashionette masks. Okay, let's take a look at this alien fashionette alien mask, and we're going to inspect this. As you see, costume it is also considered a costume. So you can wear an outfit like the Grim Reaper, which is not considered a costume, and you can wear this fashionette, which is considered a costume, and get credit for trick-or-treating. All right, so FYI. And even the jack-o'-lantern helmet, this is also considered a costume as well. All right, so FYI there. So let's head back. Go put the Jack Gordon outfit back on. And let's go trick-or-treating, shall we? We'll start over at this person's camp here.
Greetings, members. We've decided it's about time we went for another walk. Any available men and women should proceed to the designated bot stop to initiate the process.
Alright, where is the candy bowl? Oh, right here. Alright, so as you can see, let's go ahead and we're going to put the Grim Reaper outfit on. And we're going to take the helmet off. Okay, so the Grim Reaper outfit alone is not considered a costume. Alright, as you can see here. Let's go ahead and try it here. This is what you're going to come up with. There you go. You need a costume to trick-or-treat from this candy bowl. Put one on. Okay. Now let's try this Grim Reaper outfit with the fashionette alien mask, which is considered a costume. Right? See? Thanks for trick-or-treating. Have a candy. Come back to this camp in an hour. Feel free to visit others in the meantime. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Right? So let's keep going here. So you can be wearing an outfit that's not considered a costume, and everything be okay. Let's pop down to this person's camp here. Now, if you're low on caps, you can always utilize the free fast travels in game if you so wish, just to save yourself some caps. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. Right here, perfect. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go back to our Jack Gordon outfit and our jack-o'-lantern. I just kind of wanted to show you that there, okay? Just in case you guys, someone maybe didn't have a chance to play last week, all right? And is just kind of joining this week, because we all have busy lives and such, the real life grind. All right, let's pop up here now. Let's go to this person's camp. And what we may do is I might actually switch camps here when we're done this particular daily here, just so we're not waiting too long. All right, let's keep going here. This person's camp. But so far so good. Like last week, There wasn't one camp. Like every camp had their candy bowls filled, which is awesome. It's good to see. Oh, okay. All right, 4 for 5, so we just need one more. Go up to this one here. What's it up here, I wonder? Huh. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Retrieve from other players' candy bowls. 5 for 5. Done. Just like that. Alright. Let's go ahead. We're actually going to see, make sure there's no one at our camp. Oh, there is someone at our camp. Okay. So did we get credit for that? Someone trick or treat? Well, hopefully that person will trick or treat out of our candy bowl. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to kill a spooky Scorched 5. So again, didn't make a video last week on spooky Scorched locations. You can definitely check that out. It is all time-stamped for your convenience, just to kind of help everyone out. Let's pop down here to Camden Park. And very similar to the same method as Festive Scorched. Okay, same exact method. Same exact locations. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So someone, that person trick-or-treated, so that's pretty awesome. So another thing I wanted to make a mention, and I forgot, I don't use power armor. Okay, so it doesn't, automatically pop in my head. But basically, if you use power armor, for those of you who use power armor know what it is you guys can and can't do for certain daily challenges. Okay, so when you trick or treat, you actually have to get out of your power armor. All right, so those of you who know that, who wear power armor all the time, know that. But I just want to make a mention just in case if someone's brand spanking new to the game. We see our XP climbing there. Good stuff. Don't forget your Mr. Candy. Don't forget your spooky treat bag. And don't forget your legendary item that you can scrap and possibly learn a mod off. Cross your fingers. I haven't had much luck at all with that. Going here. Something behind me, I think. Don't hear any spooky stuff going on, so these guys are just regular dudes. Alright, let's keep going here. Let's pop up to Poseidon Power Substation, PX1. We're able to get 2 of them anyway, so that's good. And someone trick-or-treat out of our candy bowl, so that's even better. I'm gonna have to get something to drink here very shortly, but that'll be the next daily after this one. Good stuff. Here, one here. Ouch. Knock him out, Jimmy. And there we go. Alright, let's go up here to Tyler County Fairgrounds. Now it looks like there's an event going on there. We'll have to listen to that person talk, but that's fine. Let's head on in. Face first. Yeah.
has spotted multiple packs. The Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Raider dude. Oh, see, there's a guy over there. See him from here. Fire. Perfect. Yum, deviled eggs, love it. Let's see what this guy is. Oh, he's not there. Troubleshooter shovel, something I always wanted. Thank you. What's next? Waveview. Oh, someone's already up here. Waveview Water Park. Let's pay a visit down here to good old Grafton. Somerville's Dam. Grafton Dam. Ship. Wow. Stuff just pops in your head, right? In my head, anyway. Finish this off here. Oh, beautiful one there. Oh, a couple of them there. Nice. Alright, there we go. Sweet. There's a couple of these guys here. Pretty awesome. I don't know why I picked that up. I thought there was another one here. Oh, you picked it up already. That's fine. Alright, so we did good there. Did really good. Alright. Let's take a look here to make sure. Did okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our camp here real quick. Up here, Jimmy. Alright, back here at the old camp here. Drink purified water too. So again, you can find purified water around the wasteland, but it's totally random. Like totally. Tried to make a video quite some time ago and failed. And it just wasn't, it was just too random to make a solid video. Just a lot of running around. So we do have these vintage water coolers. So some of you, when we had the Festive Scorched about 2 months ago, some of you were very successful getting this vintage water cooler from those Halloween gifts. And again, they'll passively collect 2 purified water while you play the game, but they're really awesome. If you ever see these for sale in someone's vendor, definitely worthwhile. And even if you don't have the caps, you can always message them, see if they'll lower their price. And a lot of people will, to be honest with you. So basically, you can just go ahead and grab some purified water here, okay? And don't forget to drink it. And I'm a little parched right now, so I'm going to drink a couple. There we go, drink purified water. Now, I realize not everyone's going to have these vintage water coolers, alright? So, very early on in game, if you go to your build menu here, go down here to the water section. Here. Very early on in game, if you follow the Overseer's mission, you'll get the plans for these bad boys, okay? Very early on in game. And I know they cost a lot of resources to build. They do require a lot of power, but this is all you have. It's all you have, right? So again, these will collect 2 purified water passively while you play the game. And this is all I had for the longest time, to be honest with you. I had a bunch of these in every single one of my camps. And until I got that vintage water cooler. Alright, so just an FYI. Utilize what you have, right? Right, what's next here? Let's take a look. Modded piece of armor 5. So again, since you've been playing the game, you've been picking up armor. You've been scrapping armor. And you've been learning mods from doing that. Okay? And even if it's a piece of armor that you use day to day, or if you don't, your character will always know those mods. Okay? Now, you can definitely mod a piece of armor. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, but it's going to cost you resources. Now, not everyone's going to have Fallout First. Not everyone's going to have, unlimited junk supply. Okay, I definitely know that with, with my low level, right? And sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge. But basically, if you have a piece of armor that you know a paint for or a skin, all you're doing is you're using oil. Usually, oil is very easily found in the game. Okay, and even if it's a piece of armor that you don't use every day, okay, just have it in your stash box. Just have it there just for this daily, weekly challenge that pops up, right? So if you open up your atomic shop here, and if you go down to the skin section, once it loads in, of course, you go over down here to your armor, okay? This will show you all the different types of armor and the paint that your character knows, okay? And I've never ever bought paint for armor. All these paints I've got from previous scoreboards and season passes, so FYI, all right? And a lot of them don't even use, but basically you just get rewarded, in my case, for the scoreboards and maybe for the returning players as well. So you can take a look to see what, even for like leather armor, you can find this leather armor, right? Stuntman paint, right? One, just something real simple like that, all right? And that's what I recommend. But at the end of the day, you guys can do whatever you just want to do. If you want to mod, you want to mod. So let's go to our workbench. We're going to go modify/repair. We're going to use this Secret Service left arm here. Now, of course, we can put different mods on, but it's going to cost me resources. But we're just going to go down here right to the paint. Okay, let's go no paint. It's not going to cost us anything at all. 1 for 5. Look at that, nice, eh? Let's go ahead. As you can see, it's just going to cost us 1 oil for every one of these paints. You can even just go back and forth to no paint if you so wish. And it's that easy. You can make it as hard and easy as you want. Right? Pretty cool, eh? What's next? Scrap done to produce screws 5. So screws is a junk item that we cannot use the bulk in scrap method, or at least we cannot bulk it ourselves. Let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here and go craft so I can show you. So if we go down to bulk, go to the S section, there are no screws here. Okay, so you have to go out, find some junk items that we can scrap to give us screws. Typewriters are a really good source. Okay, one of the best places for screws even today, screw farm, no pun intended, is right here at the Charleston Capitol building, DMV building. You have typewriters, hot plates, you name it, desk fans, everything's in there. You just have a field day, kill a bunch of ghouls at the same time. Toy cars and trucks. They bunched them up here, right up here at Tyler County Fairgrounds, right where we're at. And even here in Grafton Dam, there's quite a few toys and cars and trucks there also. And they'll give you like a screw each. Now we can buy bulk screws, and I do have a video on that right here at the White Springs. So you can go down here to White Spring Resort, but you need, there's going to be 2 loading screens, but if you go right here to the White Spring North entrance, it's only 1 loading screen. You're going to go right down here to the White Spring Mall. Now, I'm hoping we'll be able to find some. We didn't find any the last time we were doing this, but I find that these vendors will kind of change it up once in a while. So let's try the Raider guy. The Raider guy isn't too bad. He usually has a lot of bulk stuff on him. So look at that, bulk screws. And in 1 bulk screw gives you 10 screws. So let's go ahead. We're going to buy one for 182 caps. Now you can use Hard Bargain Perk card. You can use Great Mint Task to give you better barter rates for 10 minutes, and they stack. Just going to just buy because I need to use some caps here. All right. And this is probably the best way to do it. Again, I find myself, depending on the server, some of these vendors will switch it up. right? So go to each one, just like what that person over there was doing, and until you find the one that gives you the bulk screws. Right, let's go ahead and go scrap. We'll scrap those bulk screws. Done. There we go. Scrap trying to produce screws 5 for 5. Done. Just like that. Easy. Alright, what's next? Cripple Super Mutants Leg 2. Many great spots where we can find super mutants in around the wasteland. Good old Grafton. We have North Kanawa Lookout right here, close to Vault 76. We have good old Grafton Dam. Courtyard, Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Forgetting about that one. Grafton Steel. Lots of super mutants there. Right here at the New Gad. Wade Airport. Looking for a little bit more of a challenge. Of course, we have good old West Tech. Huntersville. Grindstone Arch. And the research site, Saxony. Right? Now, let's go ahead. We're going to go to a spot here. Let's just go over here to... yeah, we'll just go over here to Grafton Steel here. One of my favorite spots to go. Again, give you a lot of options there depending on if you want to fast travel or not. Depending on what level you are. Alright, so we're just not killing the super mutants. What are we doing, Jim? You're crippling super mutants' legs. So you go ahead and free aim if you so wish. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Or you can use VATS. I prefer to use VATS myself for crippling. The per car that'll help us out under perception. Concentrated fire allows us to move our VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. So you can go left leg, right leg. Most ballistic weapons. Plasma rifle, plasma caster. The shotgun with the Enforcer perk card under agility. Drill if you have a piece of power armor on. Bow and arrow works good. But not all weapons are the same in terms of cripple. You guys know who follow me. And I don't know where these guys are. These guys are disappeared. So let's saw this guy walking over here. He disappeared somewheres. So that's the thing you're gonna find on these servers. Left leg. Now, unfortunately, didn't look at these guys here. 3 of them down there. Let's go this way. Oh. You just go right leg, switch them, and if you do it right, which I didn't do it right this time around, all you need is one super mutant at the end of the day, to be honest with you. Alright, let them kind of fight amongst themselves there. Let's see what's next. Kill Mirelurk 5. Many great spots where we can find Mirelurks in around the wasteland. Toxic dried lake bed, 6 of them. Right down here at the New River Gorge Resort. Right out back with the swimming pool area, there's 3 of them. Somersville, that house on the right hand side, so that's no longer a good Mirelurk spot, but if you come right down here to the river, there's 3 of them down here, but they're submerged in the water, or partially submerged. You walk up to them and they'll kind of pounce out of the water. So there's 2 of them right together, and there's one a little bit further down by a ghoul. Alright, that's a pretty good spot. Ohio River Adventures, pretty good spot. If you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, Vault 94, Quarry X3, Hemlock Springs Dump, Slumber Mill Motel. We need 5 Mirelurks. Let's just pop up here to good old Toxic Dried Lake Bed, and hopefully we can find them up here. And again, the only thing that's going to limit us is how we're on a public server with other people. And if someone got here before us, and how you doing there, buddy? Yeah. How you doing? Looks like we have a weekly there as well, popping up. That'll be a separate video, so there's 3 of them right there. And there's usually 3 more of them down here. Now, last time we came here a couple days ago for that daily challenge, half of them were already killed by a rat scorpion that also spawns down here. Just a lone rat scorpion. Just need 1 more. Let's see what happens here. Oh, nice. There we go. Kill Mirelurk 5 for 5. Done. Alright, that's going to lead us to the next one here. Eat a cooked meal 10. So it doesn't matter what it is. If it's a herbivore meal, vegetarian, if it's a meat-based meal, what have you, either one will work. So we just killed these Mirelurks here. And what you can do is you can pick up the Mirelurk meat off them. That guy didn't have any, of course. Why would he? Oh. Pick up your Mirelurk meat. Mirelurk meat is especially good if you're carnivore. But even if you're a herbivore, as long as it's a cooked meal, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Alright, so I don't know what happened to these guys, but their bodies must have despawned fairly quickly there. Wow. Nope. Grab it here. Alright, good stuff. Let's go ahead. We're going to get some veggies this time. Let's pop down here to Silva Homestead. Let's get some corn. We'll make some corn soup. So the vast majority of recipes in the game you learn automatically. By picking up the meat or harvesting a vegetable, you will learn a simple recipe. And for the most part, that's all you really need, right? Now you can use green thumb if you have it under perception when you're harvesting vegetables. Read twice as much when harvesting flora. Okay. Now I'm a carnivore. I have that card equipped, as most of you know, because it just saves me a lot of time. But it really shines is if you're on a server like a public one like we are now. You can go to this spot here and it just be cleaned right out. It definitely has happened to me in the past. But all you need is a couple plants, right? And that's where that card really shines. It'll do you good, right? Let's head back to our camp. Or you can go to another person's camp, wherever there's a cooking stove, train station, what have you. We're just going to head to our camp. Right, so as the daily says, eat a cooked meal. So we have to make sure it is cooked. Let's go to our cooking stove here. Let's go all food. Let's craft this stuff up here. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft our corn soup. Let's craft 5, and that's fine. Craft some Mirelurk meat. Okay. Now, there are a couple of camp resources that we have that will also help us out, so we don't even have to leave our camp. But that, I still like to kind of show people the old-fashioned way, okay? Because not everyone likes camp resources. They like to kind of do things, the old-fashioned way. Nothing wrong with that. If you have a Mirelurk steamer, hands down, probably one of the best camp resources you can get in the game. It was just on sale. It not only collects meat, but it cooks it at the same time. So even if you're a herbivore and you have this in your camp, it's just going to save you time, right, for doing daily, weekly challenges. Same thing with this Deathclaw slow cooker. Same thing. It collects meat and it cooks it at the same time. So both of these are considered meat-based meal, cooked meal. Same with this pemmican collector we got in the last season, season 17. Same thing, pemmican, a cooked meal. I know it's a meat-based meal, but it's still a cooked meal at the end of the day. Alright, so FYI. So let's grab this rat scorpion steak. Rat steak. No jerky here. fillets here. We already have some pemmican on us. So let's go ahead. Under stats, I still like to kind of show people how I am a carnivore. Okay, we're going to start this off by eating the corn soup, just because. Alright, see how that works? Okay. Even though I'm a carnivore, we're just doing daily weekly challenges, it doesn't matter. Okay. Rat scorpion steak that we got from our camp resource. Rat steak from our camp resource. Wait for it to catch up here. Smoked Mirelurk fillet from our camp resource. That's all you gotta do. Let's try our pemmican. Wait for that to catch up there, just so you can see it. Alright, so let's just finish off the pemmican. There we go. Eat a cooked meal, 10 for 10, done. Super easy. And I think we're done. We are, just like that. Awesome. Let's go ahead. We're going to open up some spooky treat bags. Now, I am short on 45 ammo. So what I recommend, if you're short on ammo, grab the weapon out of your stash box that takes that ammo. So I'm going to grab this lever action, which takes 45. And what you got to do is you go to your weapons section and you actually have to equip it. Okay, just don't have it on. You got to have it equipped so that way there when you hold your gun, you have it in your hand. All right. Then open up your spooky treat bags. Let's see what we have for 45 ammo. 20. Let's go ahead and we're going to open up these treat bags under aid. Open them as quick or as slow as whatever way you want. Okay. Let's check our ammo. So now we have 177. Right. Let's check to see what we got for plants. Yeah, we got that one again. Okay. We have been getting a lot of plants. Now, I haven't got the Dr. Bones. I've had the Dr. Bones since last year's, actually. But I haven't got it this time around. But I know some of you have, so that is pretty awesome. It's probably one of the most sought-after plants, the Dr. Bones plant. Alright. Let's go over the weapon of the day. Same weapon I've been using the last couple days, maybe for a week now. Anti-armor night vision enclave plasma rifle. Plus 50% armor penetration. Replenish 15 action points with each kill. Minus 90% weight. Night vision. The mod severe beta wave tuner. Stabilized sniper barrel. Stabilized stock. Long night vision scope. Poker paint. Terms of perk cards, there's no oh my gods here. It's very basic. Rifleman, tank killer, expert rifleman, master rifleman, just maxed right out to the 9s. Tenderizer. Got some adrenaline on there. That's pretty much it. That's nothing crazy, as I mentioned. Legendary perk cards. Same legendary perk cards I've had for the longest time. Again, they're almost all maxed out, so the last couple of seasons I made it far past 150, so I got all kinds of tickets. Basically, I used those tickets to buy the perk coins, which I was able to utilize to max these out. And that's what I recommend. That's what a lot of people are doing anyway. Alright, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me at the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr. Prince, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G3K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.